Now, Nadav and Avihu wanted to fulfill a mitzvah extra. What extra? They said, listen, we wanted to make a mitzvah of Kiddush Hashem, bring the korbanot, the korban, the incense offering to the Kodesh Kodashim, and we're going to be happy during this mitzvah. Why? Because Hashem says if you don't perform a mitzvah with happiness, it's no good. So we're going to be happy. How? We're going to have a nice little wine. Wine of those days, all you need is a shot, you're done. Hashem killed them for it. But the Ketav Sofer says the following. He says, wait a minute. What did they do after all? They drank wine to fulfill a mitzvah better. Is that a reason to punish somebody that they're trying to do better? Is that a reason to punish somebody that he's trying to do Kiruv at a nightclub? Because nobody else is doing Kiruv. He's trying to pray at a nude beach. No one else is praying at a nude beach. So what? He's trying to do a mitzvah, no? The Ketav Sofer gives us an answer of answers. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is telling Nadav and Avihu, while killing them, a lesson that we need to learn. Why are you using external things in order to become happy doing my mitzvot? Why are you smoking marijuana to become elevated spiritually, like Dror Kasuto says? Why are you drinking a few drinks of alcohol before you go to synagogue to get into it? Why are you going into the middle of nowhere to get close to me? Who says you need to? Why do you need to do all this external stuff to enjoy the mitzvah? The mitzvah itself should be enough if you know how to do it. The mitzvah itself should generate an endless amount of joy by itself if you're doing it right. The fact that you are using external remedies in order to elevate yourself means that not only are you not who you think you are, but you're not who you're supposed to be. Because you don't even understand the basics of fulfilling my mitzvot. Which if you did, you would enjoy them just by themselves. Without adding any fruits, without adding any roses, without adding any special dances, just by itself. The fact that you're adding something external means that you are not enjoying the mitzvah. You're enjoying the external remedy. And you're blaming the mitzvah for your externals. You're justifying your smoking hashish by doing a mitzvah while you're doing it. You're justifying going to the beach by praying there. What is that like? Somebody goes to a rabbi and he says, Kvod Harav, am I allowed to smoke a cigarette in synagogue? He says, what, are you crazy? Whoa, Hashem Erachem, what kind of generation do we have? Oh, okay, Kvod Harav, I just want to ask. Sorry, Rabbi, I didn't know, I just want to ask. I'm new here. His friend says to him, that's how you ask a question? That's how you ask a question? Let me show you how you ask a question. Rabbi! Yes? When I'm smoking a cigarette, am I allowed to pray? Yeah, of course. Yishtabach Shimo, what a generation we have. Even when they're smoking cigarettes, they want to pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why? This guy asked the question, this guy asked the question. In essence, they both asked the same question, but this one maneuvered the question because he already know what kind of answer he wanted. A couple went to Rabbi Ephraim and said, I want to get help from you for Shlom Bait. He's this, she's that, he hates her, she hates him, They don't want to get divorced because they have kids. So please, Rabbi Ephraim, you help a lot of people. Please, help us. Okay, let's start talking. Eventually, Rabbi Ephraim says, first time in his life, I quit. Why? He says, because I discovered that your wife, she's not looking for a rabbi. She's looking for somebody that agrees with her. And as soon as I don't agree with her, I'm not going to be the rabbi anywhere. So I might as well quit while I'm ahead. Sometimes you ask a rabbi a question, but you're not asking the question. You just want to see if the rabbi agrees with your predisposition, with what you already think, what you already want. If he says, yes, you're giving yourself a nice chazak and baruch. Wow, look, yeah, Rabbi, I knew that. I just wanted to check. I wanted to check if what I was thinking was right. Like making yourself like as if you're extra righteous. Why? Not only I asked the rabbi, but I already knew, and I wanted to check myself if I really knew. In reality, if the rabbi would have told you, you're completely wrong. In fact, what you're saying is kfira. It's heresy. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rabbi. Yeah, listen, this rabbi has no idea what he's talking about. I think he's Esav. Not only do I think he's Esav, I think he's Esav and Korach and Yeshu Imach Shimo. He doesn't know what he's talking. We got to find a new rabbi. This rabbi, we got to fire him. We got to fire him. We got to put him on block. We got to complain to YouTube. We got to put make a page. You know what? I'm doing a page on him right now. What happened? What happened? He doesn't know what he's talking. What? He gave you an answer you didn't like. Was the answer from the Torah? So you don't like the Torah, but you're blaming the rabbi. Sometimes that's what people are. I had a few students like this, Baruch Hashem. I had the merit to have some students like this, where they agreed with everything that I said. One of them was a whole family in Boca Raton. Mamash, for a while, the chip on my shoulder got bigger than it could possibly be. Why? They hailed me as if I was Mashiach himself. For a second, I had to ask myself, are you really Mashiach? No. You really Mashiach? No. You really Mashiach? No. Then I asked him, fine, my Mashiach goes, no. I said, okay, I'm not Mashiach. But they say I'm Mashiach, this family. He says, yeah, they're a little crazy. They're excited about you. They like the way you talk. So I felt like I was Mashiach for a little while. When did it stop? The one time, not many times, one time, I mean, I must have given them, I don't know how many answers. For halacha, for ashkafa, for everything. Anything you possibly imagine, I was like Rabbi Google. Question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. Shlom bayit, answer. This pump, answer, non-stop answer. One time, they asked the question, and the answer wasn't to their likings. Why? Because the Torah says that what they did is wrong. What they did is wrong. So what are we going to say? You're right? No, you're wrong. I turned into Antiochus. Ooh, wow, how much hatred? I mean, I had Wall Street enemies nicer than them. Unbelievable. Why? Because the whole time, they were playing me like they were playing themselves. Thinking I'm the rabbi, when in reality, all I'm doing is just agreeing with them because they happen to read the answer before they ask, and they just want to see if I know it. That's all it is. Or, the answer that I gave them agreed with their logic. What I said agreed with them. So they said, oh, okay, this makes sense. Okay, I'll do it. But the minute it didn't make sense, the minute it disagreed with their ego, finished. Paro. This, Rabotai, is what happens when a person lets his ego in the way.